Hi guys, this is Fogey133 here. I'm doing this video to show you a security flaw that I believe the Mac has. As you notice, all my programs are closed. I am running a Mac Mini running 10.94, although I have tried this on other versions of Mac OS and another Mac Mini as well. Right now I'm just going to go into the security and I'm going to turn this all the way down to 5 seconds, and this should prompt me for a password after the screensaver comes on and after the computer goes to sleep. So that's 5 seconds after all that happens. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the screensaver to start after 1 minute. I believe that's the shortest time. So the screensaver will start in 1 minute and password should be required 5 seconds after. We're also going to set everything to go to sleep after 1 minute. The display to go to sleep after 1 minute and the computer to go to sleep after 1 minute. Just going to make sure that the screensaver is set. Make sure that the password prompt is set for 5 seconds, and we're going to stop moving everything. We're going to let about a minute go by. As you can see up in the top right hand corner, the time. I'm just pulling out my phone just so we have something running so we know that yes, this is an actual test and not just a random screenshot. And so we also know how much time has passed. So while this is going, let me let you know the setup that I have. I have a Mac Mini that is connected via HDMI to my audio receiver, which is a Sony AV receiver, and then that receiver is then connected to the TV. And that's basically so I can do surround sound and things of that nature. So once again, the TV is connected to the receiver, receiver connected to the Mac. Now, that was the minute that passed. It was just a little early because I didn't start the clock until I got right in front of the screen. So we'll just let a couple of other seconds pass just so we can make sure that everything should be secure. Minute and 5 has at least passed, and now we notice that we have a password prompt. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this same test, but instead of just not touching anything, we're going to not touch anything and we're going to turn the receiver and the television off. And that's where the issue happens. So just moving a mouse, and now we're about to stop. And let the countdown begin. Shut the TV and the receiver off. Yes, I started the clock a couple of seconds late, but all that should mean is that we should have enough time so that everything should happen. Screensaver should happen, the computer should go to sleep, and the prompt for the password should happen. And we started the stopwatch at maybe 5 to 10 seconds after I stopped moving the mouse. So within 50 seconds, 55 seconds, everything should be set. But we're going to let it go for about a minute, 10 seconds, just so we can be crystal clear that everything should have happened. Alright, and things should be done. everything should be locked and secure. It's been at least a minute and 15 seconds. So now I'm going to turn everything on with the remotes. Mouse has been completely still. No keys have been pressed on the keyboard. And we see that nothing has actually happened. No screensaver, no nothing. And as you can notice by the time, about 2 minutes have elapsed. So we're just going to make sure security is set for 5 seconds. So that should require a password after 5 seconds. Alright, we're just going to make sure that the screensaver is still set for 1 minute. Excuse me. That's actually the desktop change. Every 5 minutes I have my desktop set to change. So you know what? We're just going to take that off for testing purposes. And the screensaver is still set for 1 minute. So that shouldn't have any effect on the screensaver. Still set for 1 minute. And everything else is still set the same. And where's the last? Then we have to go to energy saver. And everything's still set for 1 minute. So now we're just gonna start this one more time. You notice the time. And we're gonna just shake the mouse around and hit the power on my remote. We hit the power maybe at around 10 seconds, so we'll give it definitely enough time. Alright. So now 110 is passed. Within 5 seconds of that, everything should be security prompt. Just let it run for a couple extra seconds because we didn't turn it off till the stopwatch was at about 10 seconds. Now I turned everything on, and as you can see, once the TV actually turns on, no password prompt. And as you can notice, the time now says 6:59. So now we're just going to do this test one more time, actually not turning off the receiver and TV and leaving them on, and just not moving the mouse. And so a minute is coming up soon, so everything should shut down and password prompt should be inevitable. So, I'm not really sure why I decided to post this now because I've been having this issue for a very long time, but I guess with the issues that iCloud has recently had, I thought it'd be fun to post. Have a great day.